Good morning, everyone. You beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far. I hope you had a great sleep. And as you can tell, the theme of today's Satsang is healing and unfolding. Now, the most important thing to really recognize is that the path of self mastery runs parallel with the path of self love. So, today's goal is that you really obtain a nice little spiritual miracle, little experience. You tap into yourself, you unfold to a deeper level, and most importantly, you come to recognize the distinction between the observer and that in which is observed from your true pure beingness and the physical body. So we can drop away and melt away all those tensions and senses of otherness. And really, you can just tap into your pureness and allow this to be the healing and protection that you need in the coming days, the coming weeks, the coming months, the coming years, and really for the rest of your life to fully just live out your truth, be your most genuine self, and as always, live in love. So get those last few wiggles out. We're going to go ahead and get started here. I have my cat on my lap. She's just jumping down. So let's get rolling. When you hear the first taps of the bells, we'll take a nice deep breath in and release 3 powerful Om chants. And it's here before we begin, I lovingly invite you into the space of my own heart. I ask that you let down all baggage, all remnants of the past and future. Simply remain here in the present moment that we're sharing, that we're joining in, that we're harmonizing with. Tell the body to relax, to rest, as you simply observe all the happenings within it, effortlessly. As the heart continues to shine brighter and brighter, allow all emotional clutter to simply melt away, dissolved by the light of your own love and attention to self. And it's here we distinguish between the observed thoughts and the observer of them, the witness to them. And with the next tap of the bell, simply shift your attention to the sound. And as it fades into silence, you too allow yourself to shift your attention to the silence within, to the space in between thoughts, letting go of such identification that you are the internal chatter, and coming deeper and deeper into your truth and understanding that you are the witness. What you are, what we are, is far beyond a physical body. You're the active intelligence of the universe embodied. You are this primordial energy that is the initial spark to everything. In the same understanding that your reality is perceived through your window of awareness, we must understand that the perceiver is also the creator. The world is limited not to the physical nature of it, but because of your understanding of it and the lack of understanding that we have within ourselves. Remove all doubts. Allow all tensions to dissolve and melt away. For you, the eternal and infinite calm. You are in union with everything because in truth, you are nothing. No physical thing in true understanding, but the intangible, the ethereal, the spiritual. So much so that this great mystery continues to unfold from a window of awareness in which we only know our own. Yet there's infinite frames observing and living life. Come to see this rest, this simple looking within, as one of the ultimate acts of self-love. And in turn, leads to your self-mastery. For as you look within your own heart, you come to the same ground of being in which all stand upon. Come to understand the deeper meaning and truths that you are a god and goddess in your own creation. But so is every life form and being you encounter. But do not overlook the powerful aspects of this concept. For what does it mean to you if each being in this world is divine? One must use the simple discernments to recognize that each of us is responsible for our own experience, fundamentally, because each of us is the creator of it. And although there is a shared reality in which we all experience, we have lived through, we know personally, firsthand experience in this highest form of knowing that not everyone experiences the same event. You have the ability of discernment. You have the ability to manifest. So utilize these tools for your liberation, for your healing. What is it you resist the most? What is it that holds you back from this concept of oneness? What stops you from loving yourself and answering these questions? That in which we resist often leads us to the greatest opportunity to heal. Look within your own experience. What threads of attachment do you refuse to cut? What anchors of the past are you reluctant to let go of? And as you take a deep breath, filling yourself with the love and light around you, utilize this energy you take in with each moment to liberate yourself from these self-made obligations and attachments. Come to understand that you are love, that everything in this experience is because of love. It's within your power to give away your love. It's also within your abilities to hold on to it. But this simple act of giving and receiving, of withholding and holding on to love, is the one true characteristic in which we will judge ourselves when this life, when this experience unfolds into a new. To heal ourselves, to unfold deeper within ourselves, we must recognize it's a game of love. So look within your own heart. How can you express more love to yourself? How can you live out love for yourself? Allow your heart to resonate and shine, to naturally unfold as you simply rest within yourself. With each breath, immerse yourself in this womb, this light of love. So you may grace yourself with the downloads of the universe. So you may let down your arms of otherness and take in the breath of unity. So you can finally cast out all assumptions of knowing and remain in the truths experienced. And this journey of self-mastery is one of living out your pureness, being your genuine self. As we come to understand this process of being ourselves, of speaking our truth, of standing our ground, and holding our own bar and standard of integrity, is to the same check marks in that path of self-love. Again, come to recognize that everything in this life boils down to love. So what is it you love more? The temporary or the eternal truths? The limited experiences of the mind or the infinite unknown of your pureness? The time has come in our lives, in society's life, in all of humanity to make a choice. Do you seek to continue the old patterns of exclusion, of fear, of negativity, of otherness, falsehood, and delusion? Or do you seek the path of truth, harmony, happiness, love, compassion, and unity? In our hearts and our minds, it's an easy and quick answer. But we must look within our experience to see where we cannot meet that line, where our reactions take us away from the heart, when our own fears, assumptions, and judgments hold us back from acting in our light and love. Or as the saying goes, we must look at the things that are much easier said than done. And see those as the pathways to evolve and heal, to liberate and grow. And as you overcome one area, as you end the states of reactions and choose to respond consciously, every layer of past self, every pain, not only becomes healed, but abolished, to a point in which your memory no longer even holds any space for it. Just like learning how to tie a shoe, you learn and move on, not holding on to the old methodologies of shoelace tying. So too, you must understand that to fully heal and awaken and take the next steps inward in this unfoldment process, we must be willing to let go of everything. Let go of the past self, for they are not who you are right now. Cease to hold on to past standards and expectations, and continue to build a path forward in this present moment for yourself, for how you were developed. We are each unfolding beings changing with each experience and moment. So live in such understanding. To heal from the past, let go of it. To help with us letting go, utilize this practice of meditation, of reflection, of resting and simply being. For naturally it is the digestion of the soul, of the spirit, of your consciousness. And when you cleanse this energy that you are of the past happenings, when you rid it of the temporary distractions of future chatter, and allow everything to settle like the stillness of a pond, all ripples and distractions will fade, and you'll be left with the pureness, the reflective space of your pureness. And just as everything in your experience, your pure state is observed. Which is why we must understand that it is the aroma of our pureness and beingness that we actually see and witness. And words cannot contain what we fully are. Take a nice deep breath. Fill yourself up with that love and light. And as you exhale, quickly release the breath, letting it drop away entirely, holding the lungs empty of air for a brief moment. Continue to take 2 more breaths such as this. If desired, in your exhale, open the jaw and release the tongue into a simple dragon's breath. Do this once more as you draw in all the light around you. Each and every cell radiating, vibrating, shining with a radiant color of your own choosing. And again, release the exhale intentions with the dragon's breath. Allowing the body to breathe normally. Simply observe. Don't hold on to anything with tension. Give everything within your experience the love, the freedom to be as it is. Simply observe. Be the witness to your inner and outer worlds, just as if you're watching a film. Begin to see it as such a play. But most importantly, as you are watching a movie, do not interfere. Recognize that you are the silent witness in this audience, and allow all chatters to play themselves out, with the understanding that they are being observed. For it's here we create the space between that in which is seen, heard, and felt, and the interpreter and knower of such happenings, you. And in this same state of observation, let the heart shine. It comes from simply allowing it to be itself, and if necessary, putting a smile on your face. And as each breath enters and leaves the body, feel the barriers, the distinctions, the knowing of self and the surroundings to fade away. Allow this unfoldment of the heart to bring harmony and union to the inner and the outer. And know that this bliss, this peace, this calm radiates from you. No one can ever take it away, not even yourself, and especially not what you identify with within you. Allow yourself to rest. Fall in love with this effortlessness that you are. And come to understand it's the truest representation of what we can be known as. And in 2 words, we can define it: light, love. And it's this same eternal spark in which we each give respect towards within our own beingness and in all others. And with our last tap of the bell, as we take in the light and love around us, we release a powerful yet calm Om. And as our sound and divine chord reverberates and resonates throughout this planet, it's here with our expression of it, we consciously know that it opens up the hearts of all those around us. It uplifts the energy of our cosmic family. And it inspires and empowers each being to receive the grace of such profound knowings, so all may have the opportunity to embark on this path of self-mastery, self-love, healing, and awakening. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I guess it brings back to the point of the real importance that has been highlighted, you could say, in life as of late is to be the protector of your own peace, to be the source of your own happiness, and to be that light of love and inspiration that this world needs. Anyone who's embarking in this process, in this journey of inner looking, of awakening on these deeper levels of the heart, you're already doing the work that's needed for the world that we want to create. Now, the key is, will you always put your money where your mouth is? And I hope that, you gain some type of insight, download, experience that ultimately helps you gain the trust within yourself. Because it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what you hear from me, it matters what you understand, it matters what you interpret, it matters how you live. And the one thing that I really just want everyone to do is just empower themselves with these simple tools to really live out their genuine self. That is your gift to the world. That's why you're here. You know, it's a magical opportunity to transform not only your own experience and what you currently know, but to transform those around you. You know, this type of love, this type of light and energy, it spreads like wildfire. And it's this type of spirit that we need to carry into this new world, you know, because regardless of how things are changing, we all have a choice. And it's just like we learned within this meditation, you know, it's that distinguishing factor of the observer and and you know, the observe, the thoughts and everything. And oh, thank you. Thank you, man. I feel it too. And I can always tell when I got my crowd in there. Um, and that's the one thing that, you know, I really do hope that people can come to tap into is that every day we're experiencing miracles. We not every one of them just walking on water or turning bread, you know, water into wine, but we each experience miracles every day. You know, every time you fast forward through time when you're in the zone, that's a miracle. Having these shared experiences, you know, within meditation, you know, mass meditation, group meditation, whatever you want to call it, that's a miracle. There's so much that we don't know about this world. And to live in the childlike curiosity all the time and to really just dance our dance and be our most genuine self, non-judgmental, like no assumptions, and just live here in the now. Life levels up to just a constant miracle all the time because you receive so much grace, so much opportunity to understand this experience even more. But we must overcome ourselves. The one, you know, thought pattern that creates mountains out of molehills. It's this inner healing that we must each take into our own hands because we're the only ones responsible and that actually has the potential and capacity to heal ourselves. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, it's us that has to kind of connect the dots. So remember, you are God and Goddess. Life is what you make of it. So make it one based on truth, make it one based on love and being yourself. Don't censor yourself for anybody. But I guess it comes back to what this whole satsang started with. You know, the path of self mastery runs parallel to the path of self love. And when you really love yourself and see it in the sense of mastering who you really are, you're going to just take light years of steps ahead. And again, it really is, yo. Like, it's life is a gracious gift. So never forget that. Um, I didn't have any direct questions, but if you have any, feel free to drop them. As always, hit the thumbs up, share. Most importantly, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed. And in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. Make it a great day. Make it a great life. I love you so much. Thank you again for joining me. And remember, you're responsible for your happiness. And in truth, it's always there. We just cover it up, seemingly, with all the other distractions and happenings of the mind and emotions. So take a deep breath. And the more you can take that breath and come back to that space, come back to that silence, the nothingness, you identify that you are not these temporary thoughts and emotions and sensations of the form, and it continues to put you in this space of effortlessness because you're naturally harmonizing with what you are, your true position of this experience, a witness to it. And the more you work on that, telling you, it just becomes natural like everything else. It's just autopilot. It's not something you have to effort or think about. It's that the emotions and thoughts dial themselves down, they go away. Bodily sensations and feedback isn't as ridiculous. So just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel if you're having difficulties with this, but practice makes perfect. As with everything in life, we are beings of habit. So to transform yourself into living out your truth, harmonize with it every chance you get. And with my little last recommendation of today, it doesn't matter if you need to have a tattoo right on your hand, a sticky note, Figure something out that reminds you what you experienced today. Whether it be, see it for what it is, just take a breath, silence, a smell, a color, whatever it is that you use to remind yourself of what you know experientially is possible, the easier it is to come back to. So take care. I love you so much. Make it a great day. Stay in that light and love. Let someone you know you love them. Take care. Peace. Oh no, I can't get the button. There it goes. YouTube's been having some issues, so be on the lookout, folks. Peace.